Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, here we go with the former world title challenger, Gilbert Burns. Perhaps a little bit undersized for welterweight, but he has resided within this top 5 since he moved up from 55.
From the moment, John, you didn't know what to expect from Gilbert Burns at 170, but he has shown that he has the ability to compete with the best, and if you aren't the best, he buzzes right through you. I was very impressed by the way he handled the Neil Magny challenge, and he looks to prove again why he is the elite of the elite in the welterweight division.
And he's also a promoter's dream. A lot of people feel like eventually Gilbert Burns is going to work himself back into a championship setting. But of course, the big fights at 170 pounds continue for one of the best from Brazil, Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Gilbert Burns.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, so their first meeting was of the epic variety. As such, we have arrived at the rematch, Gilbert Burns and Khamzat Chimaev, and Chimaev looking to take the judges out of this rematch.
Chimaev wasn't able to secure takedowns last time, and that really did make him struggle with Gilbert Burns. But tonight, he's got to be much more intent in getting this fight to the ground. Even though Gilbert Burns, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, is the highest order, he has to fight where he's coming. This will be a good one.
All right, so there it is, and the first takedown comes pretty early. The boxer felt good about his takedown defense coming in. He is unable to stop the wrestler's first shot.
It's one thing to train with all of you.
Takedown, we'll see if he can finish.
That was a jab.
And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Chimaev's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to defensive skills on display. He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches and bunches, landing upside his opponent's head over and over again.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to...
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that. And
looks as though that kick to the body got through. Under a minute to go. All right, side control now. Burns getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
oh, right into mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Burns. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, there is the end of the round, and Chimaev's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here. Push kick there to the body.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Really using his reach advantage to great effect with that punch there. Dorino gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. Chimaev's shot there is blocked. And he gets the single leg takedown. Chimaev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Lands with the ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Burns now.
Oh, another one.
Burns' kick is blocked. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You gotta address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not gonna let you off the hook. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement.
Chimaev goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Beautiful transition there, and he was getting worked on the feet, so a nice job to get the fight to the ground. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Big elbow there, lands. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now. because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front.
Takedown defense holds up. What a round. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon.
And we get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is.
Oh, he's attacking the guillotine. That guillotine is very tight. He's gonna choke him. There it is.
He's one.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Chimaev. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Gets back to his feet. That shot blocked by Khamzat Chimaev. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton. Oh my goodness, he's out! Khamzat Chimaev gets the finish.
Oh, boy.
All right, we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by KO. No TKO tonight. A lot of pressure on this man to deliver, and it's just incredible that he keeps producing highlights on this level.
Well, to watch him step up, and I mean, it was from day one. It's not like Khamzat Chimaev had time to build himself into what he is today. He over-delivered when he got here, and he continues to match and exceed that. What a performance by Chimaev to go out there and knock another opponent out cold.
And there are a lot of guys in two divisions, as you know, welterweight and middleweight, that want a piece of this guy. Be careful what you wish for.